you okay?
Drunk as fuck right now, dude. Holy shit.
We're doing something. I'm drinking some wine right now.
Classy.
Yeah. I drank some vodka. It was a good time. Yo! Okay, where am I throwing my money at, boys? What up, Carson?
Hey, how's it going? Man, chilling, dog. Just got out of Tundra. Jeez, plummeted so hard.
Dude, I said word for word. Shame on you, bro.
I know, man. I was going to say by that 10,000% APR.
Yeah, no, dude. If you wanted 10,000, I would have got you that today.
Dude, I saw one on Beefy Finance that had like 1.2 billion% APY.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, like that's like one thing I wanted to get into too. I want to just see like what everyone's doing, what you guys have been doing, like how you guys have been doing. I was hoping maybe some other guys might come in here in a little bit. I'm not sure, but yeah, dude. Have you guys have started going cross chains yet? Yeah, we're getting fucked by Wex.
Yeah, that I guess we did get massively gaped by Wex.
Oh yeah, we got gaped by Wex too. Yeah, it's all how you play the fucking non-farming native token versus the native token. Like, we knew that we shouldn't have fucking bought Wex, but we still did it. And, like, even still up until, like, I think a week ago we were buying Wex. And then, like, we just finally, last week, we were like, fuck it. We're going to sell it. And I think, like, what Wex are you guys in? Wex Poly?
Both.
We're in both. Wex and Wex Poly?
Yeah, we got fucked from the mouth and the ass.
Well, see, like, it hit the 10 times on that one day that we all invested.
Yeah, but we diamond hands it. And so...
yeah. Wait until 2028. So, like, one thing that we learned was, like, just... those things I sent you yesterday was, like, farming finance, or farmers only buy, and DeFi Llama.
Yeah.
Or, like, what I use to check, like, APRs on every chain's farms, and then we'll see if there's a deposit fee.
Mm-hmm.
If there's no deposit fee and they have a high APR, then we just throw our F or our BTC or BNB, like we do the non-native farming token, because it's better to farm. Like, let's say you have $10,000 of BTC, you want to keep your BTC. You don't want to buy some shit coin, right?
Right. That's
even
like
if there's like a 1% or 2% deposit fee, it's still sometimes worth it, because like you can get fat in a day. Like, if you guys are looking at Beefy, then like look at every single one of the Beefy's.
I love Beefy
that it's on. Yeah, and then we noticed too, like, there's a conspiracy theory that auto compounders like ruin like the non-native farming tokens, because it like just you can't compete with it, and like on Matic, every single time there's a block, it auto compounds. So it's like once every fucking like 2 minutes, I think. It immediately auto compounds. But if you follow Beefy, you can make money off just following the Beefy plays too. We've been doing. I want to get more into NFTs though, dude.
That's my brother. He's fucking like aping.
Well, let's get him in here.
I'll call him right now.
He's making mad money on this.
I know. He's like
is
aping.
He minting?
Dude, he's putting like 10, 20 grand into this shit at a time like it's nothing.
He's in Punk Comics right now, and he's making a killing.
Go to his ETH address. So like, it's like fishvault.eth, and you can see all this shit.
Oh, yeah. So, like, the one thing, like, these people, do they actually create all 10,000 of those images, or are they just, like...
I think they're generated.
Yeah.
Generated, right? I'm just saying, that's, like, the easiest coding shit ever.
It's gotta be.
In a fucking day. We can do it in a day. Why are we doing that, bro? Yeah, I agree.
Did you not see my NFT idea for... I was fucking around with some blast from the past on addicting games. I was like, a kitten cannon GIF NFT would sell.
Oh, yeah, like, I didn't even think, like time stamped, like, if something happens at a certain time and like you take a picture of that and like sell it.
Oh, like a news event or something?
Like, yeah, like even like a BTC drop 2,900, you know, take a screenshot of that. The things are making a fucking killing right now. It's just like you have a static image with different attributes. That's so easy to fucking code. Like, I could do that, and I'm like, fuck right now. I could do that easy.
Spam his phone. He's not answering me.
I don't even know. How would you
Like, think about it. It's all random number generators. Once the random number, like once you have a certain like percentage of it on, it boom done. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so fucking easy. I'm out of my head right now. I can fucking think of it. Like I can do it. Easy peasy.
Well, like what you would have to just take like byte pixelated code. You do like some.
You have a set
like some realm of the Mad God type characters. Is what you should do.
You have a set number of pictures, and then once that like the attribute is all used up, boom, you just never can use again.
It's like the only thing I think is hard is like getting it on the blockchain. Like that's where like the
no, it's not. It's so easy to mint using OpenSea or even Air NFT.
But do those people, the people who are doing the 10,000 mints, they're using their own platforms, right? It's
no.
Just like mint through and then it goes through whatever. Like that's where like I think like I gotta get my pen and paper out real quick.
We could do this so fucking easy. So easy. Give me a week.
So like our other group right now, it's like it's like a group of a group. Like these dudes are making like stupid money off NFTs right now, and like so like we bought this one for $10,000 and I was like, why'd you buy that one and not this one? They're like, well, because this guy released one before and it was successful. Like think about like if you can release three.
I'm just saying.
Boom, boom, boom.
Look in our NFT chat, and my brother literally just called out a couple of them. He's like, get into this one at 0.35 ETH, and he replied to it a couple days later. Floor is 10 ETH now.
He's part of a community that costs like $26,000 to even get into because of you had to buy an NFT to even get in their Discord, and their Discord to make call outs. It's fucking dog shit.
Did you guys see the blow down ones?
I don't know if you guys were here for HODL God. Like Dante created HODL God, which is an NFT staking like game that you can play on your computer, and you can like buy packs and all that on the Wax blockchain. But he's even like, my game isn't making as much as just random minted fucking apes, you know?
I could literally like 6 ideas right now.
The Peppy cock? How much did that sell for? 69 ETH, so $225,000 for Peppy's cock.
I'm just saying, if we made like a penis one, do that.
Okay, so like, what is it realistically like? Obviously, would you do it on F because F is
100%.
F costs more to mint it.
Yeah,
or like the gas fee than like some of these.
No, do it on Air NFT because Air NFT is on the BSC chain. It's like $1 to mint.
Or we can make it on Cardano. Be the first.
There's an idea.
A lot on Cardano right now. Though.
Do an NFTA.
I know. Tom's been fucking killing it.
Yeah, Tom got some. I got some on AVAX.
Hey, you guys know what we really should be looking into is that YOLO play that I was in that I just got out of, that IONX charged particles. They're looking at ways that you can basically basket or bundle all types of ERC tokens. So you can bundle a token with an NFT and create like a basket of funds. I'm sure there's some interesting applications there.
That sounds pretty sick. We were saying too, even if like you were to do like a 3D printed coin, put like a QR code in it, and then
hey, I have a 3D printer farm literally right behind me.
Yeah, you put like a 3D printed coin, put a QR code in it. You could sell that as like the F on there, like one F is that coin, and you give people NFTs. Pretty sick too.
So, do we confirm that this ETH fork is all FUD? We confirm that.
I don't really know.
Yeah, it was just really the nodes needed to update their software. It was a GETH like old software bug.
I know there was no confirmation of a hard fork, so I mean that's pretty solid.
Yeah, no, it was all FUD. It was just the nodes needed to upgrade or update their software.
Okay.
There was a patch issued, and it was like 54% of the nodes were running the old patch, and so they just solved it with a new patch. By the way, Chubbs, I love your fucking new profile picture. It's adorable.
Thank you. Let me see what it is.
It's so cute.
Investment call. Yeah, I feel like that.
It just.
If that was an NFT, bro, you'd sell that for $1 million.
Yeah. Hey, go into our NFT chat and click what I just posted.
Joe.
What's up, Big Joe?
What up, boy?
Big Joe's brother or buddy is selling NFTs too really hard.
We need some league NFTs. Let's go.
Yo, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing right now.
Yes,
for Valorant.
sir.
I'm
Can
looking
you
at the AVAX NFTs.
I got AVAX Punks from AVAX Punks dot something. I don't know what the floor is now. They're selling for $100. They were like two AVAX mint.
I'm just saying. I feel like the NFT market's a little inflated right now. I'm just gonna point that out.
A little.
It's the same thing that goes down to like the illegal art market, right? Like it's just all money laundered money.
The NFT market's more inflated than the inflatable blow-up NFT dolls that I fucking posted in the NFT chat the other day.
All I'm gonna say is I apologize for anything I say tonight. We're doing good.
Can I record this episode and so we can get some epic Spencer quotes?
Absolutely. I want to regret everything I say tonight. I want to regret everything I say tonight. So let's.
Bet.
I'm gonna drop some fucking money tonight. So let's figure out where it's going.
Oh boy, this is about to be good. Spencer's making illegitimate or ill-advised financial decisions.
Dude, we're pretty gone right now. We're gonna put some money in something. I think that's the right call. I'm pretty sure God told me his chain link earlier, so I'm pretty sure that's where it's going.
Buy Chainlink. You know that, I think, 40 something % of users who own Chainlink on Unibright?
Josh, you make me literally want to drop my bank account. I don't need it anymore. Okay, now the NFT person's here. I'm just gonna forfeit my life. Okay, he muted himself, but I don't care.
Named himself Fishfault.
Give me some NFTs, brother. I need some.
Wait, hold up.
Let's drop some money.
Can I just point out this cocksucker wouldn't answer any of my calls trying to get him on here in the first place.
Like you.
I send one picture saying the Knights are on talking NFTs and he's on in 5 seconds.
I think so because he's super important.
I haven't checked my phone.
This motherfucker is probably just killing it in life right now. How many women do you have at your place right now? Is it 12?
Hey, are you guys recording this?
I can if you want.
Absolutely, we are.
Okay, I'm gonna go make dinner and I'll be back on. Hopefully, I'll catch you guys halfway through. But I gotta go for
later, buddy. We're gonna go hard.
I've got tomorrow off. I only have a couple classes tomorrow, so I'll go through and edit this video up tomorrow and post it on my YouTube.
I quit my job, so we're doing good.
Did you really?
Did you?
We're doing good.
Are you being serious?
I bought a pudgy penguin and I fucking.
So we're figuring out now why we're a fifth.
I'm so proud of you buying pudgy penguin.
Oh, nice. Tom's gonna come.
Dude, Tom's coming. Oh, Tom's my favorite.
Tom's my favorite too.
Well, actually, you're my favorite. But Tom's a close second.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, Tom's been just some Ada. Dude, who knew that like some of these plays like it would have been banana and Ada the whole time? That was nuts.
Dude, I want a fucking banana. Where can I get a banana at this hour?
Yeah, when you can't afford food, but you bought 2,000 pears earlier.
Dude, I would love to buy some. Oh, pears sound good too. I'm down. Let's get some pears.
Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you guys, I made a Twitter for NFTs. If you guys want to follow me, I'll drop it in the NFT chat.
Joe, I'm making a Twitter just for you. I'm just saying.
Did you want me to send? Did I send you those like the shout outs that those guys sent us to follow for the NFTs? Of like the people.
Link it to me in the Knights call if you can.
I'll see. Oh, I gotta go ask them again.
I'm gonna do everything I say tonight. I'm pumped.
How do you guys?
Austin, how did you get your ETH address? Did you get that off OpenSea?
ENS domains.
I'm gonna buy big.
Because I kind of want to sugar ETH.
What do you have done? I was gonna go buy them. Dude, it's like what?
I kind of want a sugar ETH address for some reason.
It's $100 or so after fees. What? It's only because of gas. No, yeah, right. It was like $5 for the domain, like 96 for the gas.
Like, everyone's complaining about gas again. It's pretty funny.
I'm kind of disturbed by how many sugar baby service related crypto addresses there are.
Oh yeah,
I'm definitely one of them. Please give me money.
And there's a couple other things too. Is like we found a way to create like DAOs, like super easy.
For 25 ETH, I can buy sugar.crypto.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Is it dot crypto?
Right?
Yeah, it's only $81,000 plus whatever the gas fees are on it, so probably another $80,000.
Definitely worth.
Excuse me, how much money you got? Guys,
What
money?
up, Tom?
Now taking donations.
Don't dox me.
Tom, you're my fucking boy, brother.
Don't
You are literally, Tom, you are literally shit. I don't have any other words for you, buddy.
I love shit, bro. You call me shit, bro?
Tom's a shit. Just stop.
Shit, Tom.
I'll never forget when Tom was like, dude, do I stick this 30K back into Wex Poly or do
Yes,
I buy
sir. We always buy Wex Poly because Wex Poly is the future of life.
Hold on, my old lady's hollering at me.
She said you better not buy Wex Poly.
Your old lady told you to buy Wex Poly. Wex Poly is
You better not fucking buy that Wex.
Wex Poly is at what, like a couple dollars now?
Soon.
I'll keep dreaming. It's okay. I'll keep dreaming.
I just sold all my Wex Poly.
Hey, man. We're still diamond hands as ICP spent, so don't feel too bad.
Dude, I sold that for some tax harvest. Fucking tax loss harvest.
I'm down 98.7%, motherfucker.
Did you guys see that?
I just dropped everything.
Bought what, like $100,000 worth of a coin today because he had a fucking conversation with me in Telegram.
Okay, so what coin am I buying then?
Oh, we bought pear today. We bought pear.
Can I buy some watermelon?
It went up 50%, I think.
Oh, I know you guys have been talking about that for a minute, but I have yet to put any dollars in it.
It's nice, but it's funky at the same time. It's like the whole thing about like taxable transactions is cool, but it's just going like cross chain, so that's why we bought it.
I mean, that's a great topic to talk about. How do I avoid taxes this year? Because that's a big topic.
Well, see, Spence, you tell the tax man that you lost your private keys in a boating accident.
I don't think that works.
I lost my private keys in a I got nothing.
So, Coinbase told me to verify my account like 9 times today. I think my account gets closed tonight.
Basically, anything that's verified, anytime you make a sale of a token, it goes on the ledger, and that specific transaction is taxable. Whether you lose your keys or not, you lose your keys. It's like, well, you lost your money, and you still owe.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I put a lot.
Oh, I'm KYC'd for hundreds of $1,000s on.
Rip, bro.
On
Get to that tax loss harvesting.
Oh yeah,
I'm just gonna be throwing in for long-term cap gains and a little bit of short-term cap gains, and then hope I don't get audited.
Like, I really wished we would have known that like KYCs were really gonna fucking break down that intense. I mean, I guess we did, but in Canada it's a little different. They fucking just straight up said.
I mean, can't all that just be avoided by using a DEX?
Yeah, like I got
like Pancake Swap. There's no way they could track Pancake Swap unless an IRS auditor actually goes and verifies every single BSC scam.
Yeah, like I can verify it. So like since I think we've been last. I got fucking 2 shitty certifications, and they actually taught us a little bit in the cryptocurrency auditor cert, and like it's super easy to. It's all public, and I guess like that's why we're in the end like, oh fuck the public ledger, but everything's traceable and super accountable.
Yeah.
And like as long as you find a Binance hot wallet, it's kind of GG. Like once you find a main private key that's on a centralized exchange, it's GG.
Unless you like transfer it to multiple wallets, then I guess you could probably argue they were gifts.
Could you use like a privacy coin like Monero in between to kind of hide some shit?
You would have to do it out into like the cold wallet or hardware wallet.
Right.
But like once you get into hot wallets,
yeah, you're screwed.
The hot wallet has your identity, and then the other wallets, that like you'd be like, okay, you transferred to this guy like 10 times in the same day. Like this guy transferred back to you. You know, this is probably your account.
Right.
You'd have to take your initial USD deposit, buy Monero, and then use like DEX that accepts Monero as a form of payment for your other coins. Like
it's messy.
There's also like other ones called like, if you really want to reroute it back, like Haven Protocol. Haven's pretty cool. It's like made by the same people who do offshore banking. And if you really wanted to hide your money in there, you can. You get the Haven, you buy the Haven, and then internally you buy their other token inside it, and then it scrambles your ASIC or your SHA-256 inside it, and then swaps it back out, and then you can like send it anywhere and it can't be traced. Which is pretty cool, but it all depends. Do you want to pay $50 to save $250, or would you rather just? But that's where I'm just like, how are these people, like this little kid made fucking $400,000 on NFTs in the last 2 months, right? Like, where does he put that? Is he taxable? How the fuck is he taxable?
I mean, I guess it depends on if he ends up selling his ETH or whatever.
So if that's a gray area, then like I'm not reporting my stuff until like it's compliant. If they're asking me how to report it, then they don't know how it works at it.
Oh, 100%, dude. Like, I feel like we're in such a gray area right now because, like, I don't know. I feel like the government has such a hard time understanding what the fuck's going on. They can't even pass a law that helps us. Like, not helps us.
But now, here's the problem. Because of the blockchain, when they do pass a law, can they go back and say, "Oh, 4 years ago you did this. Now pay up, motherfucker"?
You can go back 7 years, probably.
You can go back 7 years in Canada, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was just doing an arbitrary number, but I'm just saying, like, I wonder if that's like a threat that we have to be worried about.
Well, it's definitely like.
Yeah, regulatory compliance is always a fucking crazy thing. I work in like regulatory. Look at that spider. I work at regulatory and compliance in like healthcare. I've done it in technology, and like in crypto is pretty scary. Like what Binance was totally suspended in the UK, and then like a couple months later they submitted, or a couple weeks later they just submitted some documents, and they're like, okay, you can trade here at your will, like whenever you want. So that shit's gonna get fucking stopped. But like the one thing to look at it is either like I think Quant or ISO, and that's where like jobs are built around too. And like if we want to build jobs around that, is like look at the standards that are getting built, and then just go into these places and be like, hey, do you want blockchain applications? Yeah, like these are the standards that your company has to uphold. Or you can go to other blockchains and be like, hey, does Matic do this, and this? Okay, Matic does that. It's like not auditing, but it's like compliance and regulatory. That's what we're gonna see like the next year, 2 years, where the money goes into as well. I think it's like just like how you see CertiK is auditing. It's gonna be like CertiK is doing regulation and standards to make sure Phantom is compliant with U.S. blockchain laws or stuff like that. And that's gonna be huge boku dollars in the next 2 years.
Does anyone know what's been why Solana's been popping recently?
NFT news.
And it's just a really nice fucking network. These other, like, Matic is shit.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah,
Matic is shit.
I felt like they won.
Carson, how awesome was your Avalanche experience the other day?
It's like, I would say it's almost on par with BSC.
Yeah, and it was like, we did a pretty intense way of getting our money onto the network, but it felt so nice and smooth. Like it worked, you know. It was like 3 buttons, but what you did technically, moving from one chain to another contract chain, back to like an RPC switch to newbie is hard, but like it was so nice and flowy.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask, how do I get out of there? I was going to take my money, bring it back.
You would like send it to the C chain, I'm pretty sure, back to in your other wallet. Does that make sense? And I can do it now too to check. Has anyone bought any other, like, where are you minting on? I forget your brother's name.
Austin.
Fishy.
Austin.
I haven't been doing too much. I bought some on secondary that did well, And then this other one called Pixel Map, I got in pretty early, so I got lucky there.
These floors are silly. And Spence, is it like what? Like, the pixelating is the way to go, or no?
It's definitely
Pixelate is the easiest.
It's definitely Austin's domain more than mine, so I would listen to him over me.
Like, I mean, I have people who do visual designs and like can make a bunch of different things, but if people are just doing pixelated stuff, that's like super easy.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like any of us in here, it's literally a day learning code, and any of us could fucking develop this shit.
Yeah, I just really haven't looked at it. I've been the...
Okay, look at any project that's been like popular.
So
it's a static image that has different.
Here's my question though: is
yeah, but is the accessories hand drawn by someone else?
Okay, well, yeah, of course, but like you can hire a fucking graphic artist to do that, and the code is super fucking simple. It's just a random number generated. Once a certain percentage of it's used, boom, it can never be used again.
Yeah,
and then
guess what?
It's so. Yeah, it's so fucking easy, man. It's stupid. Like any of us could do it. It's a day learning of code. I mean, sure, it might be different from going from what I'm used to versus the actual blockchain, but honestly, I feel like any of us can just pick it up and do it.
Spence, here's the hard thing though: is what are these projects doing that makes them so big? Obviously, it's easy to create the actual image and it's easy to actually upload it to the blockchain. But how are they promoting themselves? Like, how did this little kid that coded the generator to make that $400,000 worth of shit, how did he get known?
Think about what Austin's been saying. It's all about community. If you can build a community
right,
around,
that's what I'm saying. But how do you go about that?
No problem.
How do you go about that? It's just a random person starting out. It's so hard. Like as we saw to grow this Discord, it's like fucking impossible.
No, it's really not.
I have people who can promote marketing, no problem. Like who can have like social influences with like the thousands of followers on social media.
See, because my thing was like, it's easy to mint, it's easy to make. How do you market?
I think it's hard to upload to the blockchain as a whole of your own platform. Like come here to mint, like to do the 10,000 or less.
Well, I guess if you're doing that many 10,000, but if you're only doing a couple, like 10, that's easy.
That's what I'm saying. Like the people who are doing like the 7 different hats, you have a chance of having like a pipe or not pipe in your mouth, or like shades versus not shades, like the 10,000 ones that are releasing on their own platform. I say that's actually kind of hard.
Okay, so
that would be, yes.
I'm just saying, there's a couple things you'd have to create like some kind of website that would allow you to mint through it. And like I honestly don't know Solidity at all.
Solidity is just a button. Like it essentially just becomes a button that once you press it, then it does the background.
I'm sorry, but random number generator is like one of the first things you learn in programming. Like honestly,
I know random
we could do this so easily if we actually pick. You literally just need a graphic artist, and that graphic artist needs to design pictures, and boom, you're done. And then like you decide what is the exclusive item. Say we pick
what I was thinking, dude, is I have a buddy who you should cut this part if you go on YouTube.
I would also say like just go with trends. Like the trend right now is pick a fucking animal and then just give it fucking accessories. That's all there really is to it. Walruses. No one's doing walruses.
Well, no, but I'm saying like that's existing right now. I think like fucking buco dollars, and we definitely cut this out. Now I'm
Decentraland. Yeah, that's mega dollars right now.
What's Decentraland?
What is Decentraland?
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, that's a great time.
It's like imagine Minecraft.
Is it play to earn thing?
It's like
it's 100% like it's like an NFT world for crypto. It's like playing like
Minecraft.
Ready Player One with the crypto.
Okay. I think I have seen it.
It's really laggy because you run through the browser, but other than that, it's solid.
I would say NetVRK is my Ready Player One. I think Decentraland is just like second line for like fucking RuneScape.
So like what you would need? Yeah, is it? It'll be an original. It's probably pretty easy to even like.
It's not that hard. I'm in the process of like putting a team together. I need to find a graphic designer.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah, exactly. But
can't you just go to Fiverr and source some dude out of India?
Yeah, Philippines have some good artists.
Just go to Fiverr.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just go to Fiverr.
Go to Fiverr, dude. You can find cheap fucking talent there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, go to Fiverr, $5.
Exactly. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go check on my dinner, but I just popped in for a sec.
Ciao. What are you making?
Food.
Mushroom fried rice.
I'm on my way.
Let's go with kimchi.
On my way.
I had freshie, and it just like was, I don't know, something about it was not freshie.
Okay, so let's talk about we all came here. UBT.
Yeah, well, I haven't really been keeping up. They go to Atlanta I think this month. It's going to be pretty big. Kona comes like super live. It's obviously like the biggest S project so far.
Lurch, you got any words to say? Words of wisdom?
So, I mean, the testnet for Kona is supposed to come in September sometime. They didn't say a date yet. Mm-hmm. And then State is soon to come, which is going to be pretty dope. I plan on doing that.
Is it still proxy staking, or did they find, like...
I haven't heard anything about what it is. They just said, like, they're going to do some form of it.
So it's like, I think it's almost like node operating, where, like, you can proxy stake to, like, other pools that other people own. And it'd be like, but Unibright will have its own DeFi. But Unibright's drag and drop. Well, what's that one other thing that was doing something like Unibright that I haven't seen in a while? They're super hard on baseline right now, which is like, that is what I think is the moneymaker. Going to be the moneymaker for them. If you guys haven't looked at it yet. Have you guys looked at baseline protocol or like the base ledger net?
I can't say that I have, I'm sorry.
Bro, what?
I'm slow as shit.
That's like the whole point of the Unibright, was why it's going to be have so much values, like Kaiser Permanente, Microsoft. It's like they're going to try to do global supply chain takeover. It's what Kona's under is like the baseline. So it's like a zero knowledge proof, like chain agnostic protocol. That's not a part of crypto, but uses cryptography and Ethereum as the public mainnet to kind of transfer data and be like like an intermediary. But it all depends, because if they use Hedera, it might not go on. It might not be like the biggest Ethereum project. It'll be the biggest Hedera project. You seriously haven't checked out Baseline Protocol?
I'll be honest, no. I've been swamped lately at work that I haven't done anything crypto-wise for a minute.
So here, I'll read the exact synopsis of it. The Baseline Protocol is a set of techniques that must be implemented in a standard way across different systems. This open standard is under development following the release of Baseline Protocol 1. It's an approach of using the public mainnet as a common frame of reference between different systems, including corporate systems of records and any kind of database or state machine, and even different blockchains or DLTs. It's a way to reduce capital expense and other overheads while increasing operational integrity while automating business processes across multiple companies. So you can pretty much, like, let's say there was a 3D print company in like Australia, and they have like a tokenized asset and they need to do stuff, like, and you were in North America, you can just go through the whole baseline and do it. You could like digitize health records, secure health records, and then there's zero knowledge proofs, which means like you can communicate with other people because of mutual trust. It's pretty intense.
So what's the next YOLO play that we're aping into?
One thing I was saying to you guys too is like, if you guys on computers, like pull up DeFi Llama and like Farmers Only if you guys want. Like I've been looking at the new level DeFis on like these other chains just look so much better, are functionality so much better, offer more like DeFi solutions with lending, yield farming, leverage yield farming, like all in one. It's just like, are these just gonna assimilate other things? And that's something too, is like using alert systems like checking MasterChef. I don't know if you guys are still doing like DeFi. I'm still doing DeFi, just not farming in the native tokens. And when I mean native tokens, like Walt, native token would be WEX. said I'm farming Wex with BTC or USDC or USDT, and like for example, Carson and I the other day, I put like I think $1,000 of Avalanche in to the pool, and I ended up like just in 12 hours I made 3 AVAX, which is like $120. It's not really anything, but like for 10% in 12 hours, and then just like can do your day. It's pretty nice. But one thing that's super different is like definitely do not fucking try to farm the native farm token unless you're like a pre-saler. I don't know if Carson's here, but he can vouch for that today.
Oh yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Still going down. It has not stopped.
I feel like we've been doing that ever since. Like the first one I got in person was Wex, and then Wex Poly. I've been single staking ever since it came out, which is not ideal.
Yeah.
But...
So like the one thing that's good is like when they first get released, they're getting it like 10 times, right? Like that one I think fucking 50 times. I got I think 6 times my percent, and then I sold it, and then I waited. I swung short it for a bit, but like if you know it's inflationary, don't stay in it unless like you really are confident. But if you can farm it with your other tokens now, like farm it with your tokens is what we realized for sure. We bought Cake. Cake was really good. We bought Wex. I still did all right from Wex, dude. Like I sold still at peak times. Like Carson, you bought in at this price, doubled your money a couple weeks ago, in like a couple hours. It all depends on how you game these things, and that's what something too I think everyone should look at is like game theory and like using gamification on these farms, and then like hitting your certain goals. Like, oh, I got 10,000 Wex today. Like, oh, I'm going to trade that, put it in my own treasury, lock it away. Oh, I made 15,000 Wex, or I'm trying to make 100 cake per month. And like, what games can I play to make that 100 cakes this month? Cake reduces submissions too, which it's gonna go either way. Last time they did this, it fucking shot down hella hard.
I don't know. It seems like some of the cake staking pools are a lot better than the Wex ones, for instance. I'm not really into anything else, but I was looking at some cake staking pools recently, and they seem a lot more rewarding than the Wex ones.
Oh yeah, they are right now for sure. Because Wex is based on like TVL and price. Like the higher the lock value and the higher the price, the higher the yields are.
And,
which is
what
it should be opposite. Like I don't know.
I mean, do you still see a future in Cake, or you think that trend is
Cake
long
for
gone?
sure. No, I think we still think Cake's gonna go to like I don't know, at least where it was and higher. We like regretted not buying more at 14, 20.
What do you think about Sunday?
We think we're like I don't know if Tom's here. Oh no, Tom's gone. We're waiting really, really hard for Sunday, but like there's still these crazy little projects that are coming out like every day. If you're looking at small market caps, like something called Tokemont that got released in a chat that I'm in, and like I've been watching this guy talk about it for 2 weeks. It ended up going in the last 2 weeks 10,000%. I'm like I heard him talk about it every day. If you put what like $100 and something like that fucking rips, dude. But so it all depends on what you want to do right now. I'm still learning how to program Go, and Node, which I don't think I really need to, because if people know JavaScript, the new chains like AVAX, Solana, Phantom, Harmony, they allow you to program in JavaScript.
I'll be golden.
Yeah. Well, what do you program in, bud?
Mostly JavaScript and C#.
Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be good.
I'm what?
You would be golden. Yo, so do you guys still do calls on Thursdays?
Yeah.
We just started back up, yeah.
We got the game back together. We had a little family fight, and now we're back.
Happens. It's all good. We had family fights yesterday. My fucking my boys were at each other's throats about vaccines.
I'm still the only one. We're doing good. And I'm slightly dying, but, it's all good.
It's alright. As long as you gave your keys to someone.
I did. I remember I split them. That way no one will ever find my shit.
Give everyone a word.
Yep.
You got
24 words.
Depending if you have 24, yeah.
You
get Castle and Bob or Bill.
I think you can set a beneficiary on Coinbase, so I might have to do that. Because, it's slowly killing me. I can feel it.
Alright, when you're trying to have kids, I'll sell you my sperm.
I need that eventually.
Or blood. I'll give you some blood.
Unvaccinated sperm is gonna be a high quality thing one day.
It's gonna sell for a Bitcoin for.
Yeah, Bitcoin's price will be at a couple dollars.
More than that, bro. More than that. What have you guys been watching what retail meat space has been saying about? So, one person predicted 100 million Bitcoin.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'd be happy if it happened. I mean, not gonna lie, but I don't know. I still think we're gonna have some kind of ceiling here shortly.
A ceiling?
Bitcoin to zero.
Okay, I don't think we're ever gonna see a zero, but I definitely think something's gonna flip it eventually. Don't know what it is, but
ETH.
It's probably gonna be ETH. Not gonna lie. But,
and then Cardano.
I'm gonna laugh at Doge. Let's get Doge to number one. I love making JavaScript. It's really fun.
Okay, boys, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for even coming to join and talk with us. I'll be here Thursday with you guys. I'm gonna get some information about some NFTs on here. I have 3 or 4.
I'm telling you, we can make a killing off this shit. We just gotta come.
Yes. Well, that's the thing is they're saying we're only gonna work if you have the foundation, and then all the other people who can make the foundation will be like, we need graphic designers. So I don't know if we can provide foundation. I have artists who deal with wants to use NFTs, but he wants to release it on a reputable platform, and I can give him a reputable platform. I just don't know how to make said form, but I think NFTs right now are the way to go, but especially when you got Steph Curry as an ape on his display picture on Twitter.
Did he really?
The only problem for me is I can't determine which is the right project to throw money at, and I mean I'm sure that's the case for everyone, but I agree.
I guess I gotta just do really big research this week and have a meeting. If you guys all want to do said thing, we all easily go to xDAO whatever, and then we all become an agreement on a DAO. So we have idea, yes, everyone who wants to be a part of it comes to the DAO meeting. DAO meeting gets signed. We all buy the governance token, which is let's say $100 each token. We each have 10 votes, and then boom, that becomes how that form gets governed. So it's pretty cool what's going on in DeFi right now, and in just decentralized companies, decentralized funds. If you have an idea with someone and you want to know how it's governed, and it's 10 people, 20 people, and everyone wants to jump on, that's the way to do it.
I'm down.
I'm so down.
So we'll talk more. If everyone wants to look at xDAOs and everyone, I'm gonna try to gather as much information. Our buddy's still saying the easiest and cheapest way to release NFTs is on Wax, but now it doesn't really matter. I think the way we need to see is how to do it in a separate website or a separate platform. I guess I just gotta see how CryptoPunks did it. Those guys were insane designers, but
I mean, Austin, every NFT you've bought, that they're on their own website, yeah?
Are they on OpenSea?
Well, all the minting process is all going to be on their own website, but aftermarket is always going to be on OpenSea.
most of the time, unless you can't buy there because they're already sold out. So then you have to buy it on OpenSea, which is called buying it on secondary.
Yeah. So like, I mean,
can you give me like a couple websites that, sorry to interrupt you, that you went to that had this process so I can check like the back end?
I think you'll like Punk's Comics. That one's a pretty good one. It's also got a DAO that goes with it. And some
Punk's
really
Comics?
Yep.
They do have a DAO governing it?
One of the DAO tokens. So there's like 6,000 of them. You had to burn a comic book in order to get it. So like there's really weird mechanics.
I won't lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like these people have some really cool fucking shit going on right now. And like that's part of the hype. But what were you saying, Ben?
I was gonna say like they're like compared to like other NFT projects, like I think they're so high quality because they're so unique compared to like other ones. I know like I don't know everything about it, but like from what Austin has told me, like it just they're more than just okay. We have a flat picture and they're gonna do other things. You can buy the comic book, you can stake the comic book, you can burn the comic book. There's so many different avenues you can go with their entire DAO. Like that, if I was to make an NFT project, that's the direction I'd want to go. It is far from just like the baseline of what everyone else is doing. Be original, and I think that's the way that you profit highly off of this market.
I think gamifying it is also really important. So what they do really well is like you have a comic book which you think is like a big collectible item. That's what you bought it at first, and then they switch up on you. They're like, all right, now burn it, and then you'll get this instead. There was like incentivizing you to like diminish the supply of the. And then they have like the as well, which you can decide to.
But like, so let's say the people burn it and the other people didn't burn it. So what about those other guys who burn it? Theirs immediately goes up in value. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's more scarce. But then there's also different utility that comes with owning it. So like you can stake it for their Punk coin, which gives you fractional ownership over like the 16 punks they have in the vault. Something along the lines of that.
That's definitely the direction. If we were ever to like pursue this, I feel like that's the direction we should go. We definitely have to find our own original idea, but like I think that's the direction like we should go. Is more versatility rather than just some quick fucking thing.
Yeah, you can make a big roadmap.
Well, like that's the thing is like you can do V1, V2 isn't like this is your first design and be like, oh, those guys had a successful drop, 10,000 of them got minted. This is now their new. That's like the way to do it too.
Well, just saying like the reason like I feel like they're so high in the ranking is because they're unique. Like I feel like everyone can just do like I said like in the beginning of the call, it's so easy just to make. I feel like as a user you have to give like your as an owner you have to give your users multiple use cases for your product. Like just having the NFT is one thing like that's so old and so done. Like if you give them something to use their NFT, like say like some kind of game or some kind of staking or some kind of anything like that, you're already ahead of the game at that point, in my opinion.
Also, some whale I met told me today to check out something called Direwolf on S, which is like an NFT staking game. Anyways, I'm sorry, boys. I gotta go. What time is Thursday's meeting?
7.
7. Okay, I love you guys both. All sorry, not both.
I love you both too, dude.
And I'll be here with a couple more things, and I might ask a couple questions during the week to be able to point like Thursday in the right direction.
Well,
I'll see if I can. I know like a lot of designers who like aren't working. You know, like there's a lot of designers who aren't working that don't know about crypto too. And just like if they want to be paid in cash $20 an hour, fuck it. Pay them cash $20 an hour. We're gonna sell your NFTs no matter what for 100S, like, or even on Fiverr. Like you own the rights, super cheap, super cheap. Okay, boys.
Yeah, see you, buddy.
Did anyone else get in on that Air NFT superhero drop that I'm doing? It's on Air NFT. It's a new. It's like their.
That's BSC, yeah.
Yeah, it's BSC, and they're doing their initial coin launch for their governance token, the Air T token. You buy a $50 NFT superhero thing, and it comes with 1,000 Air T tokens. So basically, you're getting the Air T token at 5 cents a pop and a free NFT with it. And I think there's like 2 weeks left to do it, and you get paid out at the end of the like launch pad period. So in like, I think there's like 16 days left is when I'll get my NFT and my tokens. But it's an ICO that comes with a free token or a free NFT basically.
So my question is because it's on BSC, do you see less value in it because of it?
Well, that's the thing is I'm curious because like who knows if, yes, it's definitely a new platform on a lower liquidity chain. It doesn't see as much volume, but because the only NFTs I've bought have been on Air NFT. The user interface is incredibly easy to use, super simple. I'm sure OpenSea is just like that, but the fee was $1. Like, I'm not paying the high gas fees that you are on ETH on the BSC chain. So, like, I think that may bring a lot of people over because gas fees are fucking annoying.
So 2 things I want to say too. Like, I agree with you. I think that being a early adopter to these new chain NFTs, like, they couldn't pan out, but like, look at that fucking JPEG rock that sold recently for 1.3 million. The only reason that sold for so much is because it was one of the first projects on a successful chain that actually had NFTs. So say if we picked up like an early adopting Cardano NFT or an early adopting BSC NFT, we could have that same effect as time goes on with DeFi. The only reason ETH's popping so hard is because it's like, it's the most known, DeFi chain right now, and
Right.
NFTs are popping on it. So like, there could be a day where BSC is like, okay, because ETH's fees are so high, let's look at some NFTs on BSC or ADA, and then we go back to the originals and like, wow, those are worth a fuck ton now because they were one of the first.
Well, let's
be honest, that rock that sold for 1.3 million, there's nothing fucking special about it. It's just a fucking picture of a rock.
Here's the thing, though, Spence, is you have a very short window, though, that gas fees are going to be high, though. I mean, in the relative grand scheme of things, because once ETH2 hits and we have some more layer 2 solutions, ETH should be fairly cheap to use. So we have to be betting on, is ADA and or the BSC NFT platforms going to get that adoption before ETH2 hits? It's like
well, hear me out too. Like, I mean, fuck, I'm sorry, my brain is so gone right now. ETH 2.0, like, I still feel like we're still far out. Like, they keep doing some kind of pushbacks, and okay, they're like, oh, we'll see in 2022. When in 2022? Who the fuck knows? So I think we still got time. But I still think even if ETH 2.0 is successful, we're still going to need those other chains. Like, there's no doubt. Like,
they're not going anywhere.
Regardless of 2.0 coming out, Cardano is still faster out of the gate. Like, just saying. It's still faster out of the gate. It's going to be less known, but I still think Cardano has one of the strongest communities in crypto right now.
Well,
Do I see their coin becoming ETH price? Fuck no. But they have one of the strongest communities in all of crypto right now.
There's room 100%. For all of them. I mean, we have room for 100%. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. There doesn't need to be a monopoly. There never has needed to be a monopoly in anything. There can be like a sole ruler for a time period. Like ETH, like, clearly is the winner right now in terms of base.
And
but it doesn't mean it always has to be the case.
I forgot to mention, to answer your echo your thing on is ADA ever going to reach the price of ETH? No, it never will, simply based on math of market cap. If you take 3x the market cap of Cardano, you effectively have the market cap of ETH. So if you 3x the Cardano price right now is what the expected 1-to-1 valuation of. So if Cardano hits $9, it's worth the same as an ETH market cap wise.
100%. Like, that's why I question people that are saying $100 Cardano. Like, I just don't see it happening. Do I see like a $10 ADA in the next 10 years? Sure, 100% that could happen. But like, I don't see this $1,000 token that everyone's talking about.
Well, it can't. Think of market cap. It would become more valuable than the whole stock market itself.
I mean, I think that crypto is headed that way. I'm not saying that ADA will own that, but like, I do think crypto will head that way at some point. I think it's so fucking important. Like, I see more and more companies are going to be adopting throughout the years.
Well, and it'll probably eclipse the stock market in total value locked or total market cap, but
yeah, stock. What are we on?
Hey, Austin.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this Pixel Map Discord list. There's 1,000 people on here. How did you figure I have a 16% chance?
So they took a screenshot of the server a while back. There's no way to get back on that list. You just happened to make it on the list.
Okay.
So it wasn't like the full Discord, and they're not adding any more people to it. So in Tile Lottery, the discussion channel, they'll you if you win.
Okay, that's what I was looking at, because I did have a couple mentions on there. They weren't at me, but I had looked at some stuff on there.
Yeah. Keep an eye on it, because that's a lot of money for free.
Yeah, I was looking at some of them because they have the buy and sell, or where's it at?
I guarantee if you hold it for like literally half a year, there's no way the floor is not 20, 30 ETH.
Jeez.
So, good flip.
I got that much money for sure.
I'll have to keep an eye on that. Thank you for telling me that. That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
I need some more ETH, so let's get it happening.
You won't hear the bad news why I figured out you're on the list is because they picked one right next to you.
I saw that. I was scrolling through that list, and it was literally the person next to me.
Yeah.
I'd be so pissed.
They're just doing like a random number generator or something, right?
Yeah.
Dude, one fucking personal.
I'm pretty sobered up now. I regret everything, so we're doing good. Oh, you got 10 grand? I could buy a Pudgy Ping with 10 grand.
I want the one with the fucking stash.
What do you mean for my sister's wedding? You don't give my sister fucking money. She doesn't need it. That is horse shit. My sister's been handing money since she was a kid. I need a Pudgy Penguin to satisfy my needs. There's an Elon Musk here for fucking 5 billion. This is where money's at. Well, yeah, he's the Prime Minister of Canada. That's fine. Fuck, he is! Fuck! Bye. Make sure your wallet. My wallet is not connected. Is it? Fuck off. Can we get your AK alerts as poppin' as Chubb alerts, please?
I can try.
100% Chubb alerts is where the money's at. I don't have to pay for OnlyFans. I literally just get Chubb alerts. This is it. Suckle my toes. Interesting. Suckle my toes.
How much ETH does she have?
How much ETH you got? How much ETH you got? Yeah. If you don't have any, you should get some. It's a $20,000. What the fuck is ETH? ETH is the future.
Okay, now I'm paying 0.00016 BNB. I don't know what that is, but fuck it, I'm paying it.
This is how you lose all your money.
Yeah, I probably paid $5 to do this right now. Let's be honest.
Shit. He's doing it.
Yeah, I probably paid $5 to immortalize you, Spencer. You're welcome.
Dude, I'm immortal, period.
Look at that. We got it. It's for sale. Baby. $118. We just minted an NFT of Spency Poo, and I'm putting in an NFT chat.
Why would I post it on TikTok?
Right now.
I'm only worth $118 to you. That is it.
Well, who knows? Down the road.
Wait, where's the video? It's just a picture of me.
That's why I said it had to be made to a GIF for me to do it. I couldn't do an MP3.
I'm a hop off as well. I hope your NFT sells.
It won't. I just wasted $5 in BNB. Let's be honest.
Hey.